Good morning, everyone. This is Dr. Armstrong back again with another episode of Tuesday Tips, second one of the new year here, 2020. And I'm hoping and praying that everyone is doing well here during the midst of this pandemic, and that you are still surviving, your family is safe, and everyone is well. That is my desire. Today we're going to kind of do a little self-reflection today. We're going to look at a few ways to give yourself permission to be human. Okay? We live in a very, very demanding world, whereas so many are being pulled so many different ways that we tend to lose sight on ourselves. We tend to lose sight on what's important for ourselves. We tend to, the old proverbial saying is, put ourselves on the back burner. Today I want to give you some phrases or affirmations that can help reground your thinking process, that can help reaffirm that yes, you're human and that you are allowed to make mistakes. And of course we know that mistakes are just those, they're mistakes. We don't want to continue to make the same mistake over and over, because then it becomes what? A habit. So we want to be able to eliminate certain mistakes, but be able to accept that a mistake is made, or to be able to set a boundary where when it's time for personal care, no matter what, those boundaries will not be crossed. So let's get into a few of them here today. Ways to give yourself permission, okay? We live in a world that is very fixated on image. I do not have the 20-year-old body that I once had. I have a 40-year plus body. There are some things I want to change, yes. There are some things I need to tone up, yes. But you know what? Hey, this is the body I live in, and that's okay. The affirmation for that would be, my body is not perfect, and that's okay. We're not giving yourself an excuse to not exercise, or an excuse to not eat healthy, or an excuse not to put a good mental game together so that you can have the motivation mentally to pursue exercises. We're saying that you accept the way you are right now. It is okay, but you can make a change. Number two, we also live in an era of productivity. People feel if you're not being productive enough, that your life is just going to waste. And that's not true. Listen, as a therapist, I sit at this desk day in and day out, sometimes even into the evening, to help others heal. I consider the close of office is when I shut this laptop down. And when that goes down, guess what? It's time for me to relax. I don't have to just be busy doing things, around the house or for others. I need time for myself. Learn that not being productive or always productive, it's okay. Learn to say that. I'm just not doing it today. A lot of pressure is put on us as parents. It's okay to make mistakes as parents. Yes, we love our children. We love them so much so that we would give our life for them, but they can be very manipulative and they can be very, very demanding. And if your child goes out there and you've raised that child correctly, or your family's dynamic has been a good setting, and they still go out there and do the things they know they should not be doing, to me, that's not a reflection on you. If you've raised them right and you've been there and put the time in, that's a reflection on them. But you know what? Society was saying, oh, it stems from your parentals. It stems from your family dynamic, your upbringing. You know what? Just say, you know, hey, I haven't always been the perfect parent, and that's okay. But I taught them right from wrong. Don't allow labels. I made a video about this before. Don't allow labels to be placed on you when you know you've done the best you could do. People will put labels on you. People will define you. People will characterize you. People will put you in a circle. You don't have to impress anybody. You don't have to conform to anybody's ideology, and that's okay. So in the world of parenting, parents, if you've done all that you can do and you're doing all that you can, and your child still continues to make the bad mistakes, and someone says, well, you know what, it's all right. I may not have been a perfect parent, but I taught them right from wrong. And that's okay. Number 4. Perfection. Everybody wants to be perfect. Everybody wants to have this perfect, ideal image. In society, in culture, they want you to be perfect. But guess what? Everybody's not perfect. And you know what? Everybody can't. This is something that has always been a pet peeve of mine. Everyone cannot accomplish something at the same time that you accomplish something, okay? Everyone can't perform at the same level. This is why we have humanities, because everybody is different, okay? It's okay if it's something, you know, I'm not real mechanically savvy. I can get some things done, but hey, I'm rather mediocre at it. And you know what? Tell yourself I'm mediocre at certain things, and that's okay. But I can jump on YouTube or Google and try to figure out how to do it. That doesn't mean that I'm not trying. Again, don't allow those labels to be placed on you, all right? Sometimes, you're all right. Listen, folks, tell yourself this. Sometimes life wears me down. I'm at an era in my life now, or a point in my life right now, where things have changed in my family dynamic. And it's rather pressing on me. Living the type of life that I live and having to care for an elderly parent. And having so much dependency. Yeah, it wears me down. I'm not going to lie. But it's something that I have to do in order to make sure that that elderly parent is okay. But am I to say that, you know, I'm Mighty Mouse, Superman, and I can just do every little thing? No, I can't say that. I can't say that at all. As a matter of fact, I just had to decline a phone call to finish making this video. It's okay to say that life is wearing you down. And you know what? It's okay to set a boundary of when you need to take some personal time just for yourself. Life will wear you down, folks. Don't let it be so to the point that it depresses you. Set the boundary. Take time for some self-care. Take the time to do some things for yourself. And sometimes you just have to turn the phone off. You have to, sometimes. Okay? We're not ignoring anyone, but you need some peace of mind. And when you have someone always pulling and pulling and pulling after you, it can wear you down. It'll wear you down. So learn to say it. Hey, look, life's wearing me down. It's okay. I'll be able to bounce back. I got some resilience. I have some resiliency in me. But I'll bounce back. All right, we're about to come to the end here. I make mistakes. Say it. I make mistakes. And that's okay. Mistakes are to be learned from. Mistakes are not to be looked at as a failure. Learn to say, okay, that was a mistake. I've learned from that mistake. It's time to move on. Don't allow people to just dwell and dwell and dwell, especially couples. Couples. Stop honing in on every little single thing that you feel your spouse should be doing. If you're in the kitchen cleaning up and he doesn't feel like being in there with you, well, it's not his obligation to be in there with you. Brothers, if you're washing clothes and your wife is on the couch chilling, let her chill. You know, there's some type of dependency that couples feel that they should have for each other. I don't have to be on your tip 24/7. And you shouldn't take that as if I don't care. If you need my help, ask. Stop having a preconceived notion that, oh, well, if you see me doing this, you should automatically jump in. No, that ain't how it goes. You want some help with something, open your mouth and ask. People do make mistakes. Accept those mistakes. Move on. But don't label the mistake as a failure. All right. Last one. And we have to do self-reflection. Sometimes I'm not as thoughtful as I should always be. And that's okay. Understand something. We're not saying that you're out here just doing any and everything and you don't care about anybody. Yes, you care. But you know what? When life wears you down and you have so many things behind you and in front of you, you may not be able to be thoughtful. That doesn't mean that you're mean, nasty, rude, or anything of the sort. People have to understand they don't know where you're coming from in life. They don't know what's going on in your life. They don't know what's going on in your mind. But once you tell them, hey, look, this is what I got going on, I don't feel like it. That's okay. So in summary today, folks, learn to say, hey, that's all right. If you don't see my point of view, that's okay. And move on. Set the boundary and love yourself. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. I'll be talking back with you next week or either on Thursday. Have a great day.